Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Ada and Nello Uncut. So our personal channels are going to be linked in the description box below so that you can catch up with us in our personal lives, okay? So yeah, the trending topic, the story that has been going, that has been shaking people is about Bill and Melinda Gates that, you know, are finally divorcing. Well, I'm not finally, but they are getting a divorce after 27 years of marriage, okay? And so many people have been shocked, so many people have been like, that means this marriage thing, this and that. So we're here to discuss, you know, it and talk about divorce in old age. What do you think about divorce in old age? In fact, let's just start from this Bill and Melinda, first of all. Why do you think they will divorce at this age? Like, what do you, like, we're just guessing, though. It's not like we know. But what do you think can make people divorce at this age? Especially them. Because it's obviously not money. Clearly. You can't say they don't have enough money.
It has to be unhappiness.
Yeah.
And not even unhappiness. Like, I can be happy on my own, but not happy with my partner. Or not happy when I'm with my partner, you know. Yeah. I feel like it's that kind of thing. Because obviously the woman I know, yeah, she can give herself all the happiness in the world. Mm-hmm. The man can do so for himself. But together as a couple, they're probably not happy together. You know, there are some things that, or there are some people that when you're around them, your spirit is just down. You're not happy. In fact, looking at them alone, you are annoyed. But the moment you remove yourself from that place, from that equation and go out, you're like the happiest you can be. Yeah. And then you come back again and like, oh, back to the same person again. So I feel like it boils down to maybe probably being unhappy with themselves and all that.
Okay, but for me, I think what is even mind-boggling to me or what confuses me the most is after 27 years. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not 5 years, it's not 3 years, it's not 10 years. After 27, like.
But for me, that's what I understand about it, though. That's like.
That means they gave it their best shot, or they
gave it their best shot. And minus that, okay. Before, the old me, the young naive me used to say things like, if I've been married to a man for 20 years, or why am I even ever going to get divorced to? I will just manage. But the new, matured me. Yeah. No, that doesn't even make sense. That logic doesn't make sense. Because let's say I get married at 25. 20 years later, I'm 45. Yeah. I'm still young. Like
this.
And actually, 20 years, when I'll be 20 years in marriage, I'm still going to be less than 45.
45, exactly.
So, imagine being that young. See, life begins at 40 and be saying things like, oh, okay, like, let me just manage for the rest of my life. You have lived less than you're still going to live by God's grace. So for me, it doesn't make sense to remain unhappy for the rest of my life where I can just leave the marriage and, rediscover myself, rediscover my new likes and hobbies and all that, and just be happy with myself. Yeah. So I understand divorce now in old age more than actually when couples are younger.
Yeah, because actually, like what you just said, when couples are younger, it doesn't make sense to give up that quickly. You know, you can just try, and then some people stay together for their kids as well. Like, they don't want their kids to go through that trauma of, daddy and mommy are separating. So they stay together for their kids. Once their kids are old enough to understand everything, they now, call it quits. So
a lot of people don't believe in that staying together for the kids and stuff. But for me, like,
I understand it. If your issues are not domestic violence, they're not
emotional abuse, just like maybe general.
You have checked out mentally. You don't just that's a different case. You can stay together for your kids, and especially if there's an understanding between both of you. Actually,
that's what I wanted to say. There are couples that just agree with each other. Okay, we're in this marriage now for these kids, but it's just like an open marriage, just that we bring nothing home and all that. And maybe that I can work with.
And then according to what I heard, because they both got married late according to normal standards. She was 29, he was 40 when they both got married. So it might be this case of, I haven't found anybody, this person is good enough, let me just hook up with this person. And then eventually you discover that you made a mistake, but you don't want to just give up. So that might be part of their case. And I heard that every year, I don't know how true it is, but that every year he used to go to one beach with his ex-girlfriend. Like, the wife knows about it, and the ex-girlfriend is married though. But every year him and his ex-girlfriend will go to one beach and go and spend time there, whatever. So
she probably has her own too. Because for them to have that kind of agreement, it can never be one-sided. I've realized that once couple have that kind of agreement, it's not just I will agree for my husband to do that. What happened? That my own body is firewood. So actually, so once couple, if you've watched videos online, you realize that all the people that have that kind of agreement is usually for both parties.
Yeah.
So if that's what was making them maybe that was what was making them okay, like stay together. I feel like at some level they had some sort of open relationship, but with rules or something. I don't know for them, but generally speaking, though, I just believe that if you're unhappy, you should not stay. In that situation.
Do you know, I wish and I pray that a lot of our Nigerian mommies, especially mommies, I'm not saying
understand
at this age,
you know, a lot of Nigerian mommies in quotes are so unhappy in their marriage. Let me tell you, your mother. Yeah. I'm laughing.
Go and ask your mommy. Go and ask her.
A lot of them are in unhappy marriages. Like, I can say maybe even 80% of Nigerian mothers are in unhappy marriages because, you know, they got married at a time where women were not empowered. You know, when people say, I see that a lot on social media now, people say things like, this generation, every small thing divorce, any small thing this. Meanwhile, your mothers are still married, your grandmothers are still married. That's their business.
That's their business. Why are they divorcing? It's not about...
but the thing is, even, they are only still married because a lot of those our mommies now still depend on our daddies.
Exactly.
For money, for everything.
No, but not even does that deep. Some are even independent.
Some
their
of
children
them
are even doing well.
Yes,
but the issue is just society will say that I am not married. I'm just like,
they are overly concerned about what society thinks, and I feel like that's one thing that is almost like Nigerians are inside one bondage. Always caring about what society thinks. Let me tell you, if you like, I keep telling people. In fact, this example I always give people. You see Jesus Christ. You remember Jesus Christ, the Son of God. The Redeemer of the world was crucified. People hated him till the day he died. People betrayed him. Who do you not think you are?
Even after he died, people were still talking. So who are you?
So who do you really think you are?
Exactly.
So just live your life. If you're unhappy in that marriage, if you're happy, stay. If you're unhappy, go. If you're unhappy and you want to stay, let that be because you want to stay and work on it. Let that be because, okay, you don't mind. You were telling me about the story of a man that, you know, spent so many years in jail that when they wanted to release him, he was like, he has nothing to go out to. So he chose to stay. So
back in jail.
It happens to people too in marriage. Like, imagine our mom is then, they married at 16 years. They were molested. That was a child abuse. Thank you. I want to say molested. No, it's not molested. Technically, for some of them, it's what it was molestation. How are you 20-something coming to marry a 15-year-old? Why?
Exactly. Why?
That's what it was then. And it was so normal. Now, when I hear those stories, I'm like, how was this even normal and allowed? But it is what it is, okay? It was what was happening then. So, what I even brought to this point? A lot of them got married very early. They don't know any other life outside that marriage life.
It's true.
They depend on that man for everything, and not even just money. Money, security,
prestige, societal approval.
Exactly. And once they leave, they feel like, oh, they are going to become a nobody. Maybe it's easy for people like Melinda or whatever because she's already a billionaire, okay? And they are still managing their foundation and everything together. But I will never be an advocate for staying in your marriage.
You know, I was telling someone this thing
that never be me.
Sometimes people say things like, yes, let our mothers advise, or mothers should be advising their daughters this one. I'm just like,
they don't even have good advice.
Thank you. Some of them are just telling you what to make you endure for the rest of your life.
Mothers legit tell their children, endure and pray for him.
Yes.
Endure and pray for him.
You know, some mothers
why is
tell
somebody
their
not
children,
praying for me? Why am I not misbehaving? Let another person's child come and pray for me now.
Another person's child be having sleepless nights for me. It's not me.
Why do I have to be the one? I will leave. Like, seriously, why do I have to be the one? So if it's that, we're both having, I'm doing, you are doing, we're both having sleepless nights. Okay, we'll manage ourselves. We'll work on it.
Not that one person is having sleepless nights. The other person is doing whatever he wants. Imagine a grown adult doing whatever he wants in this life.
The excuses we give for men, don't worry, he will change. Some people will tell you, keep praying, he will change. So you pray for 30 years, 40 years.
You're still praying.
Let me tell you, he did not change. Your prayer did not work. He did not change.
Some of them, what now happens is, at old age, when the man is tired,
they will not say the prayers worked.
They will not say, prayer? We went through the rocky years, but now we are okay. You have spent your prime years,
your whole life, basically more than half your life, unhappy about one man that you could have left. You're not saying, God, answer, no. God did not answer. In fact, God wanted you to leave that situation because even in the Bible, there are reasons why you should get divorced. He wanted you to leave that situation, but he did not leave. So don't say that after 40 years. Something.
And you know, some people, before people come and say, we're trying to advocate, because I've seen people lately saying,
no problem.
See, let me tell you something. My parents,
advice I'll give my children.
Yeah, my parents.
What the boys and girls.
My parents are still together to today.
Yeah.
They are the best. I've just told you that.
Yeah.
They are the best friends anybody, as in to each other.
Yeah.
In fact, it's them against the whole world, including their children. Like, nobody can come between them. them.
Yeah.
So I have that kind of, experience of how parents or how a marriage should be.
Yeah.
But I can still advise my children. You don't have to stay in marriage forever.
Yeah.
Like, I advise myself, I advise my children, even though I have a good example, to go by.
Nigerian parents should even tell their children that.
Yeah.
Marriage, do you know how many people die in marriages every day? Single day.
Do you know some
from
parents?
Physical abuse.
Do you know some parents tell their children, where do you want to come back to? Where do you want to come back to? You better go and manage. Where do you want? I'm just like, I don't get it.
Last hustle,
you
don't need to go back to your parents. You don't need to go back to anybody.
Another thing that even happens, my parents, like I said, they have a very happy marriage, at least from what we've seen, even at old age. They are still like, But my parents, if anything happens between me and my husband, they'll be the first to come and fight for me.
What are you saying?
They'll be the first.
I think this mother come and pack her bag.
My mom
say, let's
go.
Let us go. No man is worth that kind of discomfort or unhappiness or whatever.
Yeah.
These are things you should tell your children.
No
man, no woman. It's not even some marriages. It's even the woman oppressing the man.
Man, exactly.
No man, no woman is worth that kind of discomfort, unhappiness, and everything that comes with it. Sleepless nights, crying. For what?
For what, my
There are
dear?
so many fishes in the sea.
I'm
I mean, the ocean. I'm telling you, just go and catch another fish. They know they finish.
Even if you don't need fish, you don't even need to be with any fish. Just
eat it.
Be happy. Be happy with yourself.
Eat the fish and
just
go.
You don't need to be with yourself. You don't need to be with anybody. You mustn't be married at that age.
No, seriously.
Because at that age, I mean, you're just traveling the world.
I am an advocate for good marriages. The one I don't support is when people get divorced for stupid reasons.
Yeah, of course.
A lot of divorces that happen is actually because of ego, especially man ego.
And especially at early stage. All those early stage, after 3 years.
Because people have problems in marriages. See, let me tell you.
Yeah.
People have problems in marriages. Sometimes when you hear me quarrel with my husband, you're not going to believe like, this
Thank you.
The same loving couple that we don't know, but that's normal. But once you quarrel, in fact, the next day
you and your sisters quarrel, you and your parents quarrel, you and your twin will quarrel, you and your friends quarrel. So why would that one?
Yeah, what I don't support is giving up too early.
Yeah.
I don't support that. But in this kind of case of Bill Gates, 20-something years, best believe they've tried. They have actually tried. So that's why I agree. I believe in maybe getting divorced older than younger. Because now I still feel like, okay, I'm changing. My husband is changing. Even though I don't like this, there's still room to change. But after I try for a while and
it's not changing,
nothing is happening, I'm not changing, he's not changing, we can't compromise, then what's the point of being unhappy? Yeah,
exactly. Anyway, you guys, let us know what you guys think in the comment section, okay? We've talked enough. We want you guys to talk your own now, okay?
Yeah.
Let's know what you think, What do you think about divorce in old age? What do you think might have caused divorce between, Bill Gates and his wife? And so let us know what you think about this topic. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel and our personal channels. And we'll see you all in our next videos. Bye, guys.